Cause so like I said, let's get into the nitty gritty of everything. I'm gonna just play a little bit of this video. Y'all could watch the whole thing. Other brothers came on there and shared their knowledge. This was the main dude that was on there talking madness as regarding that whole Canaanite doctrine that Negroes are Canaan and things like that, which I got my little slides. So I'm gonna address that a little later. So I'm gonna go into like what the Tainos, Arawak look like, and with Columbus, cause he's saying he from Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna match it up, but I'm gonna just play some of what he was saying, and then I'll respond.
ICUPK. First Thessalonians 5 verse 21. Prove all things, prove all things. Well, one thing that what I got out of it was there is such a thing called faith. A lot of things I can't prove. Now, I'm 39 years old, I'm almost 40. We're in a time where it's knowledge is increasing, right? We were taught in the old program.
And Salak. So and where he's saying knowledge is increasing, that's what I'm asking you men in Israel, especially you men in these camps, that the stuff that I'm bringing up, and that's why I had to do this video. It's not, because I wasn't doing this because of this video and kind of like cutting what this dude was saying. I was already going to make a video because a lot of the images I'm about to show is not being shown in Israel, especially from a lot of these tribes that people say they're from. I don't see these images. So so I'm going to show Tainos and Arawaks, but yeah, the main people in Israel that's talking about, they Israel, again, would be saying those the people I showed that are Puerto Rican, like I said, Ricky Martins, and but yet it's the Roberto Clementes, because I'm a further show. But my thing is, he's saying knowledge is increasing. Yes, it is. Okay, and it ain't that Negro onlys is teaching false. No, that's the right doctrine. All right. Okay, because like I said, the same stuff y'all be, because again, you putting the wrong face to it. Yes, because I got those books, like for instance, what is it, a View of the Hebrews and Star in the West. They call the Indians Aborigines. Okay, so and I'm gonna show when I talk about the Negro aspect, that applies. Okay, so they said the Aborigines of America were Israel, or Hebrews, Salakia. But okay, so just to show real quick, look, you had a senator that called black people Aborigines. Okay, so that's off top showing you who the real indigenous or aboriginal people of this land is. Okay, so all right, let's get back to the video real quick.
Program, it almost made me, it dummied me down, being a part of that black Israelite cult that I was a part of, right?
See, and he said it dummied him down, and that's how I feel. It's dummy. Even me and the other brother out in Florida, we be talking about that too. Like the knowledge, a lot of brothers just stay stagnant in what they're teaching and their understanding of history. You know what I'm saying? And they don't go any further. You know what I'm saying? They don't do proper research. So yeah, it's dumbing down for, especially like I said, like the brother Quana. And I forgot the other brother, but they got tons of books, and they starting to unfold them. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the same, basic knowledge that we got from camps, You know what I'm saying? So it's increasing. So like I said, the stuff I'm about to bring out, I've never seen it in Israel where I could look. I mean, and it might have been hidden. You know, brother might have did something on it, but it just wasn't out there because we too busy teaching false doctrines, still teaching wrong history.
So I've always known in my spirit that as a Latino, Native Indian, my mother's Comanche, my father from Puerto Rico, that's why I'm at in Puerto Rico, right? That we are the people. So now looking in further into things, I'm kind of shying away, like big ups to all no disrespect to my One West, you know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to see things, well, some would say, well, he's Ephraim, he's vexed. Is he, or is he stumbling upon some things that's going on right now? You know, what's going on right now? What's going on right now is there's an awakening. Okay?
And I want y'all to hear this, because he's saying there's an awakening. Yeah, we've been a lot of us have been awakening. Like the brother said, Kornai was saying in a other video. Again, you're looking at the camps. Why you mainly see Negroes in the camps? You know what I'm saying? And this whole thing about Canaan, which I said I'm going to deal with it a little bit later in the video. But it's like, I got sources showing that a lot of Canaanites are actually natives or Mongols. So, yeah, you guys want to use those scriptures, the Canaan's in the house of the Lord. And yeah, you guys are in the house. Because again, you guys on the highways and byways, you still saying Shalom. Okay, you laying you having camp just like you got from us. Okay, you even on a carnal aspect, you try to dress like us. You try to talk like us. Okay, just like Esau. Okay, so it's showing you, man. Showing you that Canaan, you men Canaan, and then you turn around and trying to say we Canaan. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we fit in the curses. We showing you us on the cargo slave ships. Okay, so and the various curses that we're under. Okay, and then if y'all want to, and a lot of men, again, like I said, ignorant of history, you know, they like to say, oh, well, the natives, we was shipped before Judah, you know, before Africans, you know what I'm saying? But no. Okay, because like I'm going to show that you had Indians that was shipped to Africa. Where do I see Latinos in Africa? Okay, and scattered from one corner to the one corner of the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Y'all can't stop this. So yeah, there is a awakening, and a lot of brothers starting to wake up from what was being taught.
That awakening. Okay? Well, we are the children. You know, we know that our people have mixed with Ham, coming from Israel. Okay? There's a big percentage of black people that are really Hamitic.
And he says that a bunch of people have mixed with Ham. Okay, well, again, Israel, all throughout the scriptures, we was compared to Hamites. Okay, so yeah, dark skin, whatever you know what I'm saying. We was compared to Hamites. Okay, so my next question would be, where would that put you in? This damn scam likely always calling me, but where would that fit y'all? Since we mixed in with Ham. And we was always compared to other Hamitic nations. Where would that put y'all? Cause y'all not looking like the quote unquote Ham.
That us Shemitic people really see, and we still accept you guys.
Yeah, we still accept you guys. Like you guys didn't even know any history. You know what I'm saying? It was taught falsely. But you men wasn't even, you guys didn't even know that you was Israel. Cause you basically infiltrated. You know what I'm saying? You guys didn't even know that. So, but now all of a sudden you acting like, oh, you know, like you the people, like you was the ones, and now, you know what I'm saying? So, stop it.
So, with that being said, I'm trying to reevaluate things, if you will. Oh, yes, brother, there's an awakening. Not to take away from you. Maybe you're the prophet. I don't know. Maybe you're the prophet. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Acts chapter 13, verse 1 said that there were certain prophets as Simeon and, I don't know, Barnabas or something like that was called Niger, right? But, understand though, the Shemitic people, we're not from Ham.
So, he's saying it like it's, that's Genesis 10. Shem and Ham aren't the same, but yet Shem is being compared to Ham. It's a simple concept. So the way he's talking, Shem, like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
And you being an African American, you don't even. There's an awakening of the Shemitic people really coming back to the Father. You understand? So you ask me what I believe? Well, belief is something that I can't prove. It's just my belief. I'm religious. So I'm not going to down talk you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you are the real children of Israel. Maybe I am. You know what I'm saying? Let the wheat grow with the tares. You feel me?
And he's saying it again. This truth has been, this didn't start with a One West. Okay, this is going way, way back. Even again, going to Africa. Us waking up, us, coming from Israel into West Africa. Okay, so, and I'm going to bring out what the Romans, what the Greeks said about the Jews being Ethiopian origin and things like that. So, I mean, yeah, he's talking. You may be the Jew. I may be. No. The Negro is the real Jew, hands down, man. All right.
So I'm down here in my island, Puerto Rico, straight up and down. You understand? That's where we at. Right. But respect. I don't like this like black supremacy type bullshit because it wasn't like that. With the children of Israel. Deuteronomy 28.
And it's like these men, that's why I'm talking about the Negro only, because it just seems like these men have a problem with those terms, which I'm going to show, like I said, I'm going to show Indians was called Negro, classified as Negro. So it's like if you claim to be an Israelite, you should know already that the Israelites were a people of color. Okay, you should know these things. Okay, so yeah, the black power and all of this, again, face facts. A lot of natives and Latinos are not our people because they are either Edomites or they are Mongoloids. Okay, and along the line, some have mixed in with the Negro that was the real indigenous. Therefore, some are our people, but for the most part, even going down to the $5 Indians and the real, like I had made a post on Instagram in regards to the Cherokee. You got Edomites claiming that they're Cherokee. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of these tribes nowadays, a lot of these tribes are headed by so-called Edomites or Japhetic people or Asians. Okay, because I don't really teach that Asians are Moab and Ammon. That's another thing. But basically, a lot of these tribes, so-called Native American tribes, are ran by, Edomites. Okay, but yeah, you find historical facts that the Cherokee, kept the Hebrew customs and things like that. But is the so-called white man that's claiming he's a Cherokee, is he the real Gad? Like, come on.
64 said we were scattered amongst all people. You understand?
And again, yes, we were scattered amongst all people. Okay, but the stuff I'm about to talk about with Indians going to Africa, was that y'all? Okay, was that this guy Ayash Watchman? Okay, no, it was not.
Everybody wants to make it, like, oh, well, Ephraim Vex, Ephraim Vex. But no, you asked me what I believe. And the water for hearing me. You know what I mean? Respect.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't on no let's battle knowledge. I'm a dude by faith, you know what I'm saying, that believes he's a Hebrew. So what? What is that going to do for you? Do you lust to your brother's wife? Do you masturbate? Do you watch porn? You know? Do you, you know what I'm saying? Wear your beard. Wear your fringes. But how are you, like for the public? How are you as an individual? So you can, you know what I'm saying? So let the truth be told. Because we all got skeletons in our closet.
So he kind of goes on a rant.
Oh, look at my beard.
He kind of goes on a rant, So I guess, obviously that's the most important thing is these laws, statutes, and commandments. But again, for truth's sake, just like we teach Christ, and bring out His color for truth's sake. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's for truth's sake to show who the real 10 tribes are. Cause the way this doctrine of 3 black tribes and the Latin tribes, and then no one's out there making the distinction is lying.
Look at my beard, look at my fringes. Look how Ariel came out with for example, the 12 tribe chart, right? There's books out. Back in the day, when you read things in context, that was down in South America. What you see is what? So-called African American people. But we just went with that. But if you look at their chart, most of the chart is Hispanics and Native Indians. But all you see is what? So-called African American people. We got a problem, Papa. We got a problem. Well, Ephraim, I'm Ephraim, according to them. You're supposed to pick them up.
And that's the point. Cause there's mainly Negroes. Cause and the thing is, a lot of men thinking that they're Judah. You know what I'm saying? Cause really, no one knows for sure what tribe they are. But a lot of men thinking they're from Judah. You know what I'm saying? But they're from the Northern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So
get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at IUIC. To me, it's that, and it's good, man. It's good. But dude, when we're gonna look at history, did you know that when we look at, I'm in the Caribbean. Did you know? Look at Brazil. Most of the slaves went down there.
So he said most of the slaves went down there, which, to an extent is true. Okay, so you had most of the slaves, but what I'm gonna show is the indigenous people of Brazil, Indians, that was already there. You know what I'm saying? There was Negroes already there.
There's a big portion of what went into the Americas. That's ham, bro.
And see what I'm saying? That's how is it gonna be ham that went into the America? All of them went to Brazil. And then the ones that went into Americas is ham. What common sense is that?
Ain't no way around that. Of course, it's Judah on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
And Salaki, I keep stopping it, but he cuts himself. He cuts himself right here.
You know what I'm saying? A real Indian from Oklahoma, down in Puerto Rico, gonna tell you the truth. Anyway, that's all I got, bro. Man, you humble. You just gonna let me talk? You can't even interrupt me?
No.
Respect.
No. Because people, you got your point. Everybody see how you feel.
Right.
I see it a little different. The Most High be the judge.
Right on.
I just see it.
Man. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like.
Okay, this is the part I was looking for.
You guys. A lot of y'all. That's an argument amongst so-called African Americans. Oh, he Israel. Oh no, he ain't. Oh, he a Hamite. See, that's stupid to me, man. Cause see, down here in the islands, we got like,
and that is a lot of times stupid, because again, that is true. A lot of men, yeah, anybody from Africa got to be ham. You know what I'm saying? Don't even yeah, I mean, because I see a lot of stuff when it comes to America's men is not savvy on the knowledge here, and then they not even savvy on the knowledge in Africa. You know, of who's Israel. Okay, yeah. So, but then they say men is going by looks and being carnal, but you're doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he looked like Haile Selassie. You know what I'm saying? He Kush. You know, or he a Kushite. You know, I'm not you know, not saying that that's not, but that's kind of the examples. You know what I'm saying? But a dude, yeah, Edom might come up to the camp, and just because he's listening, all of a sudden, yeah, he got to be Israel. He got to be Israel because he listened as if you don't know Gentiles would cleave. You know what I'm saying? And that's another doctrine. Oh, no Gentile can be saved. So it's just a lot of stuff that these camps are teaching. You know what I'm saying? That's off.
you said we're mixed. It ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like, looking at you physically.
And he said, like, in the Puerto Rico, which, I mean, I showed the images of, like, Ricky Martin. So you mean everybody in Puerto Rico is mixed with black? No. Okay, a lot of them is Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? Some is mixed with us, the real indigenous. Some is mixed also with Jake that came from Africa. But again, the original people, the original Tainos, Arawaks were people of color. So, and I'm finna get into that. But listen to what he says.
Like an African, bro.
So he says Kwana doesn't look Hamitic.
Oh, well, a lot of y'all say that's an argument amongst so-called African Americans. Oh, he Israel. Oh no, he ain't. Oh, he a Hamite. See, that's stupid to me, man. But see, down here in the islands, we got like, you know what I'm saying, we're mixed. It ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like, looking at you physically, you don't look like an African, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a Hamitic dude. You know what I'm saying?
So, and again, phenotypes, it's clear that African Americans, we do not look like Ham. Okay? I mean, that's clear. Okay, we can grow beards, so on and so forth. I mean, so these guys talking about Canaan, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, according to this guy, yeah, he's admitting that, yeah, we don't. So just like in the scriptures, you know, by skin complexion, yeah, we do look like Ham. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, yeah, looking phenotypes is different.
I'm just saying.
Okay, and yeah, also wanted to say, since I'm talking about phenotypes, the Negro is vast as well. So yeah, you're gonna have Negroes that have straight hair. You know what I'm saying? For you know, their nose might not be broad. You know, light skin without mixture of Esau. You know what I'm saying? That's possible. Okay, men acting like that can't be possible. Like, there's only one type of Negro, woolly hair and what looking like Wesley Snipes. So come on, man.
Yeah. The phenotype is carnal. It's carnal.
But
you're gonna have Israelites that got.
So let me ask you.
Okay, so y'all can watch that on your own. Okay, so we let's get into these images. So this is the Emblem of America. All right, so as you can see, the feathers. Okay, and anybody really know about these images or the Americas? Again, you're gonna see a lot of images with feathers, bow and arrows. The action, you can tell that these are Indians. Okay, and as you on the side it says, looking at two black boys wearing feather headdresses who stand on the left while gesturing towards a pillar decorated with oval portraits of Columbus, Americanus, Rank, Washington, Adams, and one other. Okay, so these are what they're depicting. Matter of fact, that's what they're depicting. America, how they're depicting America. Okay, so like this, the emblem of all of these. Okay, they even got like the emblem of Africa. Okay, so I wanted to show that just because in the aspect of Columbus. Okay, so let's go into some of these other images. And some of these images are from, I'm using them from my Instagram. So I didn't really want to have time to crop everything. All right, so this the same picture I just showed. So you can see Columbus. And like Washington right here. So just to show. Alright, so and you can see the source, but it says the Taino. I'm gonna just read a little bit of it, but just for those that are unaware. But the Taino were an Arawak people who were the indigenous people of the Caribbean and Florida. At the time of European contact in the 15th century, they were the principal inhabitants of most Cuba, Jamaica. Okay, because you had a lot of Tainos in Jamaica. So again, it's not Ricky Martin, and that's my thing. So you mean to tell me all the indigenous people was killed off in all of these lands and then just replaced by Africans? No. Okay, and that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, but it says Hispaniola, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Puerto Rico. Okay, like the Jake said in the video. Because I'm not going to say he's not an Israelite. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to say no false, stuff about Canaan and all that because you emotional. Okay, just like, all these Jakes are, so like, all these men, Ayash and a lot of these fake Israelites, that fake Northern Kingdom, it's all emotion. Okay, you can't because we gonna deal with a lot of the stupidity of the stuff that they bringing out. That's clear that someone that has learned and studied would know that is an error. Okay, so it says in the Greater Antilles, the northern Lesser Antilles, and the Bahamas. Okay, they were known as the Lacanians and spoke the Taino language, a derivative of the Arawakan languages. Okay, so you seeing the Lacanians, okay, so which were a Taino people. So this is Turk and Caicos. This is the website. Okay, the Indian cave. Okay, so I mean, who does that look like? That's straight look. I don't see no long hair. Okay, but you see the high cheekbones and stuff like that. But that's clear. That looks like a black woman. All right. It says the Lacanians were the Aboriginal Indians. So Aboriginal Indians, not no Mongoloid Indians, who settled in the Turks and Caicos Islands over 1,000 years ago. Okay, they were exterminated by the Spaniards before 1530, but they have left us many artifacts in these caves. Okay, so just looking at that. Matter of fact, everything's not in order, but in the Bahamas. Okay, because we just read that a lot of the Lacan people, they were in the Bahamas. Okay, so just showing you, okay, Taino people. Okay, so this is the real, you got the Tainos, and like I just said, or like the source we just read, showing you had Tainos in all of those islands. Okay, and I'm gonna further show that, but I'm gonna be going back and forth through all these images. Where's that other one I wanted to read real quick before I show some more images? Where's that at? Okay, this is it right here. Alright, so it says the Taino Indians. Okay, and I'm gonna get to the point right here. Alright, okay, let me see. Okay, much of what we know now about pre-European history in the Caribbean is thanks to the writings of settlers and explorers of the island. Okay, so again, they draw people what they saw, things like that. These settlers categorize the Tainos on Jamaica as extremely kind and generous. Okay, so let's see what they look like. Taino life. From the Spanish, we know that the Tainos were short, dark-skinned, and had black hair. Their faces were broad, in part because of the custom of flattening infants' foreheads. Okay, so hold on real quick. So it said they were dark-skinned. Okay, so it said the Tainos were of dark skin. Okay, so I wanted to show this. I'll put the link in the description, but this is Negro skeleton remains from Indian sites in the West Indies. Okay, and I'm gonna show some. That's why they call them West Indian. Okay, so it says Negro skeleton remains from Indian sites in the West Indies. This is T.D. Stewart. Okay, and see, it says I didn't want to read all of it. It says, in support of the opinion that these authors are describing Negroes, I wish to present a similar case from Barbados, British West Indies. From correspondence with Mr. E. M. Shilstone of Bridgetown, Barbados, it appears that in August 1933 he commenced to excavate a sandy ridge about 50 yards from high water mark on the shore of Chancery Lane on the southern coast of the island. This ridge proved to be a kitchen maiden containing many objects of Arawak workmanship. Okay, Arawak workmanship. Okay, so among other things encountered in this site was a skeleton lying on its left side at about 20 inches under the surface. Mr. Shilstone believed the skeleton to be that of an Arawak Indian, and in 1937 presented it as such to the U.S. National Museum. Upon reconstructing the skull from the many fragments in which it was received in Washington, I felt justified in calling it a Negro. Okay, so this dude talking, all of this stuff about Puerto Rico and all of this. Okay, cool. This is what I'm talking about in regards to knowledge increasing. Okay, so why is it men that's claiming they're Ephraim? Why aren't you bringing this out? But you worried about the word Negro. But yeah, what did we just read? I felt justified in calling it a Negro. So they found a skeleton of an Arawak Indian, calling it a Negro. Okay, so I mean, for reasons that will appear from the following description. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the point I wanted to get. Because I can put it in the link. Alright, so let's move forward. So I wanted to show a lot of images. And I'm going to just bring out. So, matter of fact, let me show. Because we got here. The Spanish conquistadors, the Indians, they seen in early America. You got the Aztecs and then the Florida Indians. See, as that's De Soto, and this is Hernan Cortez. Okay, so De Soto, those are the Florida Indians, and then these are the Aztecs. Okay, and I showed this right here. I showed this in the because I had to do the lesson because you got again this guy Ayash, running his mouth about who the real Mexican was. So I had to demolish that. And as you can see here, Mexicans. So what it was say, Mexicans and Cortez outside of Tenochtitlan from Arnoldus Montanus. So so that's who the Spaniards they came into contact with. Cause so these are maps. Okay, some of these are maps, and I have this. Let me see something. Cause I have this. This is also in this book right here, the Conquistadors. Just lost it. This is in the book Conquistadors, right here as well. Okay, so the same image. All right. So Hernan Cortez, who he met, in regards to the Aztecs, and then I showed earlier Columbus. Okay, and this is called the Virgin of Navigators. Okay, and this is supposed to be Columbus. Matter of fact, y'all don't want to, some people might be like, you making that stuff up. All right, so let's, okay, so this is the Virgin of the Navigators. Okay, so look what we see. Okay, Negroes, you see woolly hair. I mean, you can't get around that. Okay, and they say, matter of fact, let's read what wiki say about it. Okay, because I'm gonna show some more images that you ain't gonna be those is Africans, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is. Okay, so what do they say? They say that Charles V, cloaked in red, are portrayed together with Columbus, Amerigo Vespucci, okay, and one of the Pizon brothers shown kneeling. Okay, so obviously that's them right here. Okay, behind the Europeans in the front row, the figures around the Virgin include indigenous people of America. Now look. Now I just go over that. Indigenous people of America. This is who they showing. Okay, this is who they showing. But yet, what does the image say? What is the image? What is the image looking like? In fact, where is it? What is the image looking like? Okay, those are Negroes in the back, woolly hair on top of that. All right, so, but it says indigenous peoples of the America converted from their original face by the navigators. Okay, and I'm gonna show some other, this painting's in Spain. Okay, I mean, and that's showing you, we did, they were shipped to Spain, but this is what they're looked at. This is what they're seen as, Negroes. All right. So, matter of fact, let's further show that. Okay. So, and showing you that they had to be, obviously the Taínos, Taino people. All right. Matter of fact, let me show something. Because you got this as well, Jamaica. Or hold on. Matter of fact, this. So this is the Spanish monarchs received Columbus in Barcelona after this first voyage. Okay, this is a painting I found. Okay, so they have, what do you see right here? Negroes. Okay, we just read, and I this is off my Instagram, but I said Indians were sent on ships. Yes, Deuteronomy 28 and 68 to Spain and Africa, but they were classified as Negro. Okay, men can't be that bold and simple to say these are Canaanites too. Okay, so because if that's the case, all these guys that claim they Puerto Rican, I'm Taino and Arawak, because then these are your ancestors then. Okay, so but no, you hate black people, because a lot of you is most likely Edomites or another nation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the word Negro scares you. You know what I'm saying? Or black. You know what I'm saying? So let me just show some other images. Okay, so this is supposed to be America. This is Columbus. Okay, so it says this is, I believe it's in Dutch, but that's supposed to be Christopher Columbus. And then what do you see here? Okay, so it's not people in Africa he came. So same people, same attire, all of that. Okay, so why I'm saying why isn't this being shown in Israel? Okay, why oh this is Ephraim right here. But no, these is Canaanites, and only the Mongoloid looking and Edomite ones are the real Ephraimites, according to you men. Okay, so stop it. Alright, so okay, so let's further show some other images. I'm trying to see something. Alright, so this is Anna Kauna. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but this is off of a book. But she was the Taino chief, chief of Haiti. Okay, and this was her brother. Okay, King, and this is the painting that they made. Okay, King Besicio, brother of Taino Queen Anacona. Okay, was the Kesike or Taino ruler of Zaraguna, an area in Haiti. Okay, so you had a lot of Tainos, and also I have some other sources showing that you had Mayans in Haiti. So that's showing you how to chart in certain aspects. It can't even on that aspect, because then according to y'all, yeah, you would say that you most of y'all would probably just say that Haiti is Levi, but you had Tainos there, you had Mayans there. Okay, you had a lot of Mayans that were shipped to Jamaica. Okay, and to Jamaica, Haiti. All right, so yeah, man. Where's that other one I wrote? Might be on the. All right, so I mean, yes, just so far, I still got a lot of more images to show, but just showing y'all so far, I mean, things ain't adding up. Okay, so this is Iriquilo. Okay, this is an image I picked up that they drew of him. Okay, and it says Iriquilo was a Taino cacique who rebelled against the Spaniards from 1519 to 1533. Okay, and like I said, that painting that I just showed, the Virgin of Navigators, was made around that time. Okay, so that's showing, and that's how you can show, and I'm gonna show some whitewashing as well. But that's how you can show. So like for someone to be like, well, that's look at the drawing but I'm showing you first-hand accounts of the Spaniards and whatever the other explorers that drew the images. Okay, and or what their ideal of the Indians were. Okay, so anything that's not looking like this or what I showed, that's what you're gonna that's what's gonna be whitewashed. Okay, and it says that his father was killed while attending peace talks with the Spanish, along with 80 other regional chieftains, under the direction of his aunt Anacona. Okay, so he and we're seeing the brother of her, and we seen her, and now we seen him. Okay, so he's the nephew. Okay, all Negro people. All right, so I mean, you can't get around this, man. You can't get around it. Okay, so because she was known in Haiti, mainly Haiti. Okay. I don't think all my images, but this is like a Taino parade that they had. But like, yeah, this is what we just shown images. So these is the real Taino Indians. Okay, these are the real Tainos. Okay, this another one, same thing. So you can see the closer, see it closer. Okay, you can see it closer in regards to the image of the navigators. Okay, so you see it was drew up in the 1500s. Okay. So and you see this boy, he got the same kind of hair complexion, as Iwiquilo. Okay, if I'm Salak, if I'm not pronouncing it right, but look at that. So I mean, this is facts, man. They say big facts. You know what I'm saying? That's why, if a brother gonna debate over this, hey, these men is gonna get slaughtered. These camps is gonna get slaughtered, man. And that's not even just being boasted, but like I said, this is not being shown in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Men worried about, like I said, just about the word Negro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of these guys that claim, you from Puerto Rico and Cuba and DR and all of that, and then you got something to say. Where's your research, man? Where's your research? Where's your images? Where's your real images and real facts? Okay, because again, this is cutting y'all, man. This is really getting y'all. Okay, and this is not shown. Like I said, it's not shown in Israel. Alright, so okay, and this is a user. Alright, let me show her. These also was a Taino. Okay, so yeah, like you see all them, they try to whitewash the images. Okay, so yeah, the last Taino queen, okay, Taino Cacique, Puerto Rico, how y'all say it? But look at her. Okay, so yes, look at the Negro features. Okay, even though this is a painting. Okay, but again, you can't get around that. And I already just showed other Tainos. Okay, and it's still more to come. There's still more to come. Okay, so y'all can do y'all research on her. Okay, so yeah, like I showed that. Let's keep it going. Alright, so this is supposed to be Guyana. Okay, Guyana in South America. Okay, so let's look. So first off, so you got, it says Guyana, same attire that I've been showing you. But look at, so let's look. So we see here, matter of fact, I wanted to show something. I might have to, let me see something, because I really want to show something. Let me see. I believe it was Montanus that drew that one. Let me see. Alright, hold on. Alright, here it is. I don't spelling it wrong, but okay, so this is Guyana. This is where I got it from. But I want to show y'all something. So here it is. So South America, as you can see, South America. So the same attire as I've been showing y'all. So look at her hair texture. Look like she has some braids. You can see the woolly hair right here. Woolly hair. All of these arrow wax. How do we know this? Let's go down here. Same people. But what does it say? Arrow wax. Okay, Taino people. Let's get it. Let's show it. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, so it says the name So the name Guyana derives from Guyana, the original name for the region that formerly included Guyana, British Guyana, Suriname, which keep that in mind, French Guyana, and parts of Colombia, Venezuela, and Brazil. Okay, Guyana comes from an indigenous Amerindian language and means land of many waters. Okay, so let's look and show okay, so showing you that we just said that it was Arawaka. Okay, so wanted to show the Arawaka and show that is in reference to Arawaks. Alright, but it says, I'm down here, the Guyanese Arawaks. It says the people known as Arawak have been in contact with the Europeans at a very early age of the Columbian era. They are mentioned as early as the beginning of I believe that's the 16th century. Their name is differently written: Arawaka, Arawaka, Arawak, Arawuka, Arawak. You know, so I mean, just pretty much getting to the point, that showing you that's what that's talking about. All right, so now let's show some whitewashing. All right, so you guys can see this, and this is Suriname. So the Suriname. So we know, we just read that it was Guyana, Suriname. Okay, so this is what the coat of arms had looked like. Okay, so from the 1600s to the 1900s. So this is the version used in the 1900s to the 1975. Okay, so look at the older image. Alright, look at the older image. This is Suriname as well. Same people we keep seeing. Okay, like I said, this is from some of these posters from my Instagram. But okay, look it. So same people. Okay, it says and Nombril point is the cipher of the Society of Suriname, consisting of two a wing S and the base a picture of an Arawak Indian. Two other Arawaks support the shield. Okay, so that's showing you. Okay, so again, Negroes, Arawaks. Okay, Tainos. Okay, 2 Arawak Indians armed with bows and quivers. Okay, so that's Suriname. Okay, so and all these images, all these are prior to this whitewashing one. Okay, so it's showing you men. Okay, so the people that looking like this, claiming to be indigenous, okay, whitewashed from this right here. Okay, so again, upon context, so this is the original one from Suriname. This is prior to this, and I believe this is the present day one now. And you see how they kind of try to make it. You see in this one blonde hair. You see this one blonde hair, and then they try to kind of make it like it's. And then you go to Suriname, it's mainly nothing but Negroes there. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You mean to tell me all these, light, Latinos and natives, Mongoloid natives, is the ones that was really in all these places in the Caribbean? No. Because so again, Suriname, you could look up Suriname and see that there's mainly Negroes over there. All right, but so this is Tabula. Okay, so and let's go in and look at who she was. Okay, this is also obviously from my Instagram. It says, so the account to Tabula shows that she was an Arawak Indian or an Indian from South America. It's crazy how she is always depicted as a Negro. Okay, so it says 1679, Tabula was sold to Samuel Parris, a man who was to play an important role in the Salem witch trials. In 1680, the Arawak Indian slave girl, now between 12 and 17 years of age, stood on the rocky deck of a ship and watched the steeples of Boston rise in the distance. So, showing that, read a little bit more about her. Tabula was a South American Indian woman, not an African American slave, as in commonly believed. Okay, but she was a Negro, and I'm gonna show some other ones that you had Indians and so-called Africans, which were Israelites that were on the same plantation that were, the slave master couldn't distinguish them. All right. It says she was originally from an Arawak village in South America where she was captured as a child, taken to Barbados, and sold into slavery. Okay, so yes. Why isn't this being brought out? Okay, why isn't this being brought out? So yes, Native Americans are, not Native, but Indians, Aborigines was sent into slavery. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty much it on that. And so the various documents and books about Salem witch trials over the years of 10 years often referred to Tabula as black or mixed race, but the actual court documents from her trial referred to her as an Indian woman servant. So why would she be referred to as black or mixed race, and then but clearly the documents say she was an Indian? And again, that's why I'm saying, for truth's sake, you men do not know anything about the Americans, because again, you had the census. Okay, a lot of Indians on their census was classified as Negro. I'm not even touching on that, but just alone by showing this source is showing you that she's always referred to as a black woman or mixed race, but yet the records say she was Indian. Okay, so and that was pretty much the same thing we read. Okay, this is another thing. It says Tituba was described as an Indian slave in contemporary documents. At least one historian traced Tituba Tituba from the Arawak people of what is now Venezuela, and wrote that she was kidnapped and sold into slavery in the Caribbean as a child. Alright? So that's real facts, man. So let's go into Jamaica a little bit. So this was a source y'all could I didn't put the actual I just got this part, but as you can see, you can type it in yourself. But it says, "I'm not extinct. Jamaican Taino proudly declares ancestry." Okay, so look, she looked like African American. You know what I'm saying? So what is wrong with these men? Because she looked clearly like an African American. Okay, so but she's Taino from Jamaica. Okay, now what is this? More Negroes, more Negroes. It says Jamaica, 15th century, second voyage of Columbus. Jamaicans refused to give food to Columbus, and he, knowing that there will be a lunar eclipse, tells them that the Most High will deny the light. When the eclipse took place, fearful natives provide abundant provisions to Columbus. The Truthful History of Conquest of New Spain by Bernard Diaz de Castillo. This is that's the source. But yeah, okay. So the fearful natives. This is in Jamaica. Okay, same attire that we've been showing you, or that I've been showing you, Salakia. So Jamaica, out of many one people. These are Tainos. You could see. Okay, so this is the coat of arms of Jamaica. So everybody in Jamaica, not Benjamin. Okay, so I mean, just going back to the chart, but yeah, these Taino people in Jamaica, dark skin. You know what I'm saying? Again, here it is. Matter of fact, let's get say that one for last. Let me just make sure I've showed all the images right here. Bam. So Jamaica gets first Taino chief in over 500 years. Okay, so why you know what I'm saying? Why after 500 years, y'all? So it's just showing you who the real indigenous are. Okay, because they could have got anybody. Okay, but it's showing you. I done showed. And this brother looked no different from who I showed earlier. This brother looked no different from who I showed earlier. These brothers here, Taino Indians. Okay, so so showing in Jamaica, showing you got the Tainos of Jamaica. Okay, so yeah, man. Talking all this stuff about I'm in Puerto Rico and all of this, but where's your sources? Where's your research? Okay, I'm sick of all. Everybody just mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Okay, because I showed earlier you got some damn Edomites, clearly just Puerto Rican, Cuban, so on and so forth. Same, you got that even in the DR. You got straight Edomites that are Dominican. Okay, not they was mixing. They might have black in them and all of that. No. All right, so and let me show this real quick. Okay, so you got this is, what does it say? It says Caribbean Indian women in interior St. Vincent. Okay. So that's the that is the painting. Okay, and again, who's from Spain? So again, who the conquistadors? Who did they run into? Okay, this is who they ran into: West Indians. Okay, West Arawak, all of that. All right, so another one. Okay, this is another image: West Indian village with figures dancing. Same thing. Okay, I wanted to show this about the barbecue. Okay, where the word barbecue from American Spanish barbacoa from Arawakan. Why does it say Haitian? Barbacoa framework of sticks set upon posts. The raised wooden structure the West Indians used to either sleep or cure meat. Okay, so the West Indians. Okay, bam. Free natives of the West Indies. Same painter. Okay, why are these paintings Indian and natives and all of that? Okay, why aren't they African slaves? Okay, which again we know that the quote unquote Africans coming from Africa were Israelites, and which I'm gonna show you had Indians that was shipped to Africa. Okay, they was shipped back here, so it's all mixed up. You know what I'm saying, in regards to who was sent over to Africa and who came over here. So a lot, even the people that was sent to Africa could have them same Indians came back from Africa back to the Americas. Okay, so you have that. Then you have, for instance, you have Liberia. Okay, it's a coincidence that you have Liberia and Costa Rica actually. So you know what I'm saying. So is it a coincidence that then you have a Liberia in Africa as well? Okay, so that's case in point. All right. Okay, and there's some more. Same attire. West Indian. Okay, this West Indian scene. All right, so these are the real Indians. Point blank. Period. Let me see. Alright, so let me see if I got everything. I wanted to put it into like a presentation, or just so I have everything in order. But yeah, I think I showed everything. So yeah, on to the next. All right, so I already showed this right here. And this is Mystery of the Mexican Pyramids. So this is Hernan Cortez, okay, seeing the Aztecs. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Same attire. Look at the woolly hair. But y'all dudes be like, oh, the Olmecs ain't black. You know, they not Negroid. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's clear. Okay, and you can see, it says Montezuma. Okay, so he's meeting Montezuma, and this is what it looks like in color. Cause you could tell. Look at this is Cortez, Montezuma. Okay, it's not looking like in modern days. All right, this is Montezuma. So, cause so men running their mouths. So who's Canaan? You know what I'm saying? We Israel, man. Stop playing. Okay, so I just wanted to bring this out as well, because I went to Mexico. I believe it was Tijuana, but this was at a wax museum, and as I'm showing a side-by-side image of Montezuma, and that's who they're showing as Montezuma. You know what I'm saying? So just like we show Caesar Borgia, and we give the real description according to scripture, this is the same thing. Okay, and like the brother Tazadok be saying, you can't even call me a liar, man. Cause even on the walls, you see the Mayans, the brown skin. Cause you guys calling us black when we're brown, we're all shades of brown. Okay, but the point is, you look on the walls, you see them as dark skin. Again, all shades of brown. And if you go back to my my lesson on the Mexicans and who is Issachar, I show like the Aztecs and how the Spaniards said they were swarthy. Okay, which we know what swarthy is, dark skin. Okay, so but yeah, so just bringing this out as well, showing the whitewashing, and because this is a wax image or a wax depiction of Montezuma, but we see right here this image is older than this. Okay, so again, that's cutting you, men. Yeah, and I wanted to show just a few more pictures of I was bringing out the Tainos. Okay, look at brothers with beards on and all of that. It says the Taino Conago, the indigenous Indians of the Virgin Islands. Okay, so and again, we've been infiltrated again, because even when you look at, for instance, because I just want to say this real quick for somebody to get simple. Oh well, look at those other people in the and I'm not really doing a lesson on this, but as you can see, the real Pequot, and this is something I had proved on my Instagram as well, but about the real, because a lot of the Pequots and the Wampanoag, because those are the people that in regards to Thanksgiving, which is coming up, the destruction of our people. But it was the Pequot and Wampanoag Indians that was really involved in that. But you can see now, what is this Edom? Is this Edomite a real Indian? No, you know what I'm saying. So likewise, you see like all these Negroes, you got fake Indians amongst us.